Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Chef Drake and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now you may be wondering, this is not 1.2.5, as I can no longer get into that version unfortunately. Multi-MC quit working, so we're going to start a new little YouTube series called the Proto Manly's Weather Mod Survival Series, as that's going to be kind of the mod I'll be reviewing today. Look at these clouds, man. This is just beautiful for Minecraft. I have never seen a mod this amazing in a long time. Now you may be wondering, why have I been so abandoned from a YouTube channel for a long time? Well, it's kind of a long story. So I just recently had my graduation from college. I am working full-time now as a dealership mechanic. And I've just had 4 wisdom teeth removed, so I am definitely, without a doubt, still getting back into the swing of things. So if I'm not talking very much this video, it's just because my mouth is extremely sore. Now, I don't know about you guys, but having 4 impacted wisdom teeth removed at the same time, it's not a fun time. And it takes a toll on you after a while, so if I pause for a little bit when reviewing this mod, that is why, because it is just too painful to keep continuously talking. But so far I'm doing okay, so we can get a start on this mod review. And let's begin, I guess, eh? So welcome to the 1.21 Minecraft Survival Series Proto Manly's Weather Mod. And I will show you guys right here. There it is right here. Proto Manly's Weather Mod. There's probably more updated versions to this, so I'm actually probably like 2 versions behind because this man's been updating the mod like crazy for the past couple of days. So if anything in this video is outdated, then I will make an update video regarding the newest and latest version, but this is the 1.38 is the latest and greatest version as of yesterday. So, alright, with all that in the way, let's get to it. Now, I am going to admit this mod is definitely going to lag because it's a very high demanding mod, so my computer may not handle it very well. And oh, look at that, right out there in the distance. I didn't even have to get into the commands yet. So with this mod, there is storms that can develop naturally, and this is actually a localized weather mod. If you remember Weather 2 from Koros, it was probably considered the best tornado mod of all time at the time. This mod highly suppresses Koros' mod. Now, what we have developing out in the distance may be a squall line, as I'm going to show you real quick here before the storms increase. We have the PM Weather command. We have Aim to Player, which is what brings the storms to you. Block Strength for tornadoes. Clear all storms, so you can despawn all the storms. Spawn storms, and you can use Strike, which includes lightning bolts, as I'll show you in a little bit. But we have squalls, we have supercells, we have tornadoes of different variants. And in this little thing right here, I'd like to show you, we have a radar. We have the radar core itself, the radome, tornado sensor, tornado siren, anemometer, and the weather station. So if we wanted to monitor this storm that's spawning out in the distance right here, ooh, it looks like another one too. That little dark area right there is actually a rain shaft that is starting to form. So we might have actually a supercell spawning in here. I did not think about that. Holy shit. Excuse me. And it's a natural spawning storm. As you saw, I did not do anything. Oh yeah, this is definitely starting to kick in. You can tell my FPS is definitely tanking down about 30. And that, which is kind of odd because I have a pretty decent computer, but you know, this mod is kind of a tank, so can't really do nothing about it. You can see right here we have risk systems. So we have the, yeah, I tried to locate the plains biome, not to realize I was right by it. We have the risk, which is 4 out of 6, which is enhanced. We can see the wind, dew points, and wind speed, as well as temperature, which is also pretty cool. And just look at this. I mean, let me go into spectator mode just really quick here so that you guys can get a glimpse at this. Look at this. You tell me you have not seen anything like this in a Minecraft mod before. There is definitely no way any Minecraft mod will surpass this, as this mod basically does the best of what Koros' work was trying to be. Hot take, this mod is perfect for realism, but I prefer somewhat, of course, is because it's more Minecraft related. What we have out there is what looks like to be a squall line of storms that are coming this way, and you can tell storms are already starting to form out here, which gives me a perfect opportunity to demonstrate the radar. So if we get the radar here, which, where is it? I can't see because my microphone's in the way. There it is. You can tell, here's the, let me actually turn it this way so that you guys can see. Nope, it only goes one way, okay. So we have the storm, which is that storm out there, and then we have the storm behind it. And as you can see, here's the squall line of storms right here. And then here's the supercell, which could be possibly out there. Well, now what happens when you click this is it goes into velocity mode. So you can see this green, that's the storm moving towards you, and then the red is the storm moving away. Now if you have a slight bit of mix of red and green in this little pattern of the storm right here, which that solidly means rotation. So that will indicate like tornadoes and slight rotations and stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff, honestly. Now you can see the storm is definitely starting to roll in. Ooh, we can see some lightning out there. Look at the squall line out here, though. This is cool. This is what I love about this mod. It's just the attention to detail. Because it seems like somebody who knows weather made this mod, like a fellow storm chaser or something like that. But I believe the man who made this mod actually also made a Roblox game as well, so props to him. But look at the hard line here of the squall line. This gives me flashbacks. This gives me actually very vivid flashbacks to back when the Derecho was around my town, actually, which is a windstorm that looks very vaguely to this. So it looks almost identical to it. Let's check out this storm over here, as there could be some rotation in the storm, and there is not. But you can see how the weather has changed and how the sky got darker. This mod is localized. That was right there. But if you come over this way, check it out. No storm. So this mod has localized weather, which is by far the coolest aspect of this mod. Let me switch into survival real quick here. You also have different quality options, which I will show you here. If you go into the client settings, we have the PC killer, which is, honestly, it's like, it makes the velocity quality very high, and my FPS tank significantly, so we're going to put it back on medium like I had before. Okay, that's better. So, sorry if I lag. Oh, you saw some lightning out there. But sorry if I'm lagging a lot during this. This is a very high output mod that, unfortunately, my computer, only being about 5 years old, cannot keep up with this, as it only has a GTX or a GTX 1660 Super, so it's not the most ideal for applications like this. But I'm working with what I got here, and if you look very closely at that storm out there, if you look at the base of the cloud, not this one, this is the squall line right here, we actually have rotation developing over here on this storm right here. So this is the supercell that just spawned in, which I kind of figured it was going to be a supercell because it looked like that. Look at the squall line here. This is just incredible. I've never seen a Minecraft mod achieve something so great as this. And if the mod creator actually were to comment on this video, I'd be amazed. Hopefully the audio isn't too overpowering, as I have it set to 46, but let me turn it down just a little bit. Right here, we have a 6 out of 6 high-risk storm. That is a very intense thing right there. No, I also could have been, because I was tinkering on with the settings too. Oh, look at that. We have 2 rotations. We have a cell right there and a cell right there. Look at that. Let me put it on radar. Yeah, right there. You see that little green with the red? That indicates rotation, and that's going to be it right there. We have 2 wall clouds. We have over here and over there. Oh yeah, you can see too, as the sky starts to turn dark from the day and night cycle, you can see all the clouds vividly get changed. Man, I knew I shouldn't have been tinkering around with the files earlier. Because I was just messing around with seeing how high I can get the storms to be active, and even by default, this mod is very hyperactive when it comes to storms. And you can tell now that it is growing darker out, and now that it's growing nighttime, you can barely see the storms, which is honestly kind of creepy. But we have the anemometer as right here. It'll tell you the wind speeds. Right now it's 32 miles an hour, which is pretty cool, honestly. We have the radome. I'm still unsure of what this is for. I think it's for this little radar right here. Because if you use this radar and then you place the radar block down, it'll actually go in the direction of this radar, which is pretty cool. Ooh, look at that right there. That high intense red. That most likely indicates rotation. Let me set it back to daytime here so you guys can see. Wow, look how dark this has gotten. This is nuts. I don't see rotation in this area anymore, but we're going to go back to where this supercell was originally at. There was another bolt of lightning, as you guys saw. Again, the attention to detail on this mod is so well done that I don't think I can ever criticize this mod. Besides, it's a very performance-hungry mod. But again, you gotta have quality somewhere. So this is like, what's so cool about this mod, guys, is that it's literally like real-life weather inside Minecraft. So if you've ever wanted to ever see what a derecho, that's my computer going off in the background because the fans are kicking in. Because this is so intense on memory. It's crazy. But it's such a good mod. Honestly, it is. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to kill off all the storms real quick here. We're going to clear all. You can see, there goes all the storms. And I'm actually going to show you what the tornadoes look like, because you already got to see what the Squall Line and Supercell looked like. I didn't even have to spawn them in, they just spawned in on their own. But here's the clouds. It's just beautiful, man. I'm telling you. So what we can do is we can do PMW, spawn, tornado. We're going to do a wind speed of like, I don't know, 150 miles an hour, and we're going to do a whiff of like 23. So we start off in the middle of the tornado, but look at this. Look at this, guys. This is so much better than the 1.2.5 mod that I used to play. And no shame to Koros's work, as it is impressive, but for the time of today, it doesn't stand out all that well. But I mean, look at that. Look at the block animations. This is a perfect time to show you the aim to player command too. So if I do PMW weather, aim to player all, successfully aimed all storms and clouds at players, which I'm the only player in this world, so it should come back towards us. Or not. Okay, maybe never know. But this is just the strength 1 tornado. You can get tornadoes much larger than this. But look at the destruction that this thing is going to do. Look at that. You cannot tell me that that is not impressive, given that it's just Minecraft. And by the way, this is running on NeoForge as well. NeoForge. As this does not run on normal Forge. So you got to see basically a mid-sized tornado. But what if I told you guys can go larger? We're going to amp this up to 250 miles an hour. We're going to give it a width of about 40. Let's do it. So we start out in the middle. It's kind of annoying, but then again, you got a larger tornado. Here's another larger tornado. And this one, if you look at the ground, it's actually causing ground scouring due to it being so strong. And this, I say, is not even the largest you can go to. In fact, I'll show you guys just one more tornado, as I don't want to spoil it for everybody who wants to play this mod. But you guys can actually go up to a wedge tornado, which is pretty crazy. So if we do, let's do like El Reno's wind speed. So it was like 396, I think it was like 396 miles an hour or something like that. Let's do it. We have a width of 100. This is basically like, it's going to lag a lot more, but this is a EF4, mid-range EF4, EF5 tornado. Look at what it is doing. look at all this. The blocks. The ground especially. Look at the ground scouring that this thing is causing, guys. This is without a doubt the most impressive Minecraft mod I have ever seen in my times, in my entire, I want to say almost 13 years of playing this game. And oh yeah, you can tell out there, you can't even really see the tornado because it's rain wrapped, which even makes it more scarier when it's coming towards you. But you can see this, you can see the supercell, you can see the rotation out in the distance. Let me actually despawn that tornado and let's put it right in the middle of this village. You guys ready? Let's go. There goes the buildings. Look at this. It is just wow. I am amazed. You can hear the glass breaking. With this mod as well as there's also straight line wind damage from the squalls as well, which is super impressive. This also gives me a perfect opportunity to show you guys the tornado siren. Not the most high quality thing right now, but it's still an alpha. There it is, guys. That is a mid-range EF4 tornado right there. EF5 even, I'd say. And there it goes out into the distance. And there goes my computer freaking out in the background. But, yeah, guys, so I think we're going to have a pretty nice Setstone survival series. Now, I will admit, oh my god, just look at that out there. Uploads may not be as frequent as I now am working. Oh, there goes a villager. There comes multiple villagers. But, as I am working full-time right now, so I'm going to be working full-time, so I'm not going to be as active as I used to be, but I will still try to make time for you guys the best I can. Wow. Just look at this ground scouring, man. This is freaking nuts. This is actually the first time I've ever seen a tornado in this massive destruction, honestly. So this is kind of a first for you and I, guys. So it is pretty impressive. Alright, so let's kill off that tornado. It's going out into water. But, yeah, guys. I'd say we got ourselves a pretty set-in-stone survival series set up so far. Now you can also go, I'll show off just one more tornado, but you can go off with like really weak tornadoes too. Like if I were to do like a 34-inch tornado. Now this is probably like one of the weakest tornadoes you'll ever come across in the mod. So there's that tornado, and you can see that it's also hailing as well. But look at the ground scouring. Look at the damage that these things leave. I'd be daring well to say that these are more destructive. Yeah, look at this. There's like nothing left. These are more destructive than the tornadoes in the older mods from like 1.2.5 and whatever. Even though those ones did pick up more, they are still a little more destructive and more violent than those tornadoes. Which is kind of crazy. But, anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I know it was a little bit short, and sorry if I kind of am talking a bit funny. I'm still trying to get used to talking with 4 impacted wisdoms out of my mouth, so it's going to take me a little bit of time. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Let me sorry, see, it's been a long time, so I don't remember how to do this. But, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down below in the comment section down below. And if you want to subscribe, you guys can go ahead. Feel free to like the video as well, as it definitely does help support the channel. And I know I've said many times in the past, I'm coming back and la 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 la. This time I actually mean it. I know that may sound hard to believe, but I'll try to make a pretty good return to YouTube, as I know I have been gone for a very, very long time. In fact, why don't we just stand right here and watch this. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys do enjoy. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this new little series that I plan on doing, since as multi-MC is kind of broken right now. So until I get that working, I can also try and conjunct the 2 series together. So I have this series with the older survival series. I don't know. We're going to try that. I think that might actually work out better. But anyways, guys, as always, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you taking your time to watch this video, as I know I have been gone for a while. So you can also see the clouds changing colors too. What a like an ironic view, you know. This whole village got destroyed, and yet you have this nice, pretty sunset out in the distance. I was about to say, that better not be like a supercell foreman right there. I might make that the YouTube thumbnail right there, honestly. There we go. That's nice. But anyways, guys, like I've said many times already, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see you guys in the next Minecraft video. I will see you guys soon. Goodbye.